Good morning, guys. And the woodpeckers and birds and everything else. Let's have a look at the time. 6:37, and it's Thursday today. How wonderful. Right, let's go for a walk, shall we? Hear the woodpecker. I'm at my local tree museum. This is Cash's Lane Park, which is just down the road from me. A 5-minute walk, if that. And we have, hello, we have a new arrival. Oh no, Honey's rolling in something. Honey! Oh. It's usually something vile like fox crap or dead bird. But hey, she thinks it smells nice, so. Right, look at this. And can you see all of the daisies? Look at it, isn't it just wonderful? Honey! Let's have a look what she's rolling in. Yes, a dead mole. How lovely. Oh, you smell rather lovely. What are you wearing? I'm wearing Ode de Dead Owl Mole. You know, the thing is, I'm kind of saying about Honey. But I mean, we wear muskrat and we wear stuff from pony fetuses. Anyway, let's just look at this. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Now, I think this is a weeping willow. Aren't you beautiful? Oh, it's so warm. You're really heating up the earth here. So here we have, yes, there's a pussy willow. Hello, I haven't seen this before, so I just want to kind of welcome it, as I'm sure all the other trees and birds have already done. And it'll be lovely because when we have lots of rain here, you see the pipe sticking out? This all fills with water. We've visited it many times and it's rather beautiful. And yes, we should always have a willow dipping its beautiful branches into the water. I love you, and I'm so glad to see you. Right, me hear the woodpecker. Yesterday I realised I didn't really speak about that much at all. I was just kind of well, I always find if I'm out with somebody, and yesterday it was Mustaf, I'm not saying very much in the videos, and I think it's because I know at any moment they could ask me something, or I'm actually out with them anyway, and it's kind of, it's a bit rude really, isn't it? But it distracts me anyway, so I can't speak very well. And I want to talk really about feeling valued versus feeling worthless. And I've talked, I think in maybe 2 videos recently, of value and the importance of it. And I was watching someone who I love to watch, Bill Ballard, I think his name is. He's a fantastic guy. Well, I don't know that he is, but my impression of him is that he is a fantastic guy. I love his thoughts. I love his videos. I love his joie de vivre. And he was kind of posing a question about how we can wake everybody up and make people realise that that these things are going on in the world, that there is there's an ascension going on, really, but the ascension is for every being on the planet, not just the few. And I love the way, oh hi David, I love the way he talks. He talks about serious subjects, making you realise that you are all the players in the game. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the caring, and the divine. And he was kind of posing, how can we make people, not make people, you can't make people do anything. How can you open people's eyes to what is going on and just how magnificent, fantastic and absolutely incredible each individual is. Let's do some stone helping. I'll have to put my bag down for this. No, why don't you just jump with your bag? Whoop, honey. She went underneath at the same time. Yeah, so, and I shall go back to look at some point and see what people have put. But mine is really all about value. I think, for me, some of my worst times have been when I have felt worth less or value less, or like my life was not important. Everybody else's was, mine wasn't. And that sometimes comes down to victim mentality, and we have all been programmed to be victims. I mean, we're constantly prepared that we may be the next victims of something. And so we grow up with a victim mentality. And you'll have to excuse my chest. What has gone on since I've had my Reiki attunement is my chest. I am clearing my chest like never before, which is fantastic. But it does mean that I probably don't sound very well, when in fact I'm feeling better than I have done in a long time. Right, so we grow up with this kind of, we are victims, we're victims to everything. You know, you could be the next person sitting on a bus next to a nutter. You know, you'll be the one whose car insurance company doesn't pay up, so better go with us because we'll make sure you do. Do you want to leave your children with nothing? A victim mentality, you know. Well, come with us, give us most of the money you've got, and we will make interest on it of 20p that you can get. So look at this now. Do you remember the video I took a few weeks ago, and I said this pathway had become very bare and barren, but that it would be filled with these lovely, majestic, beautiful flowers. These are, they look like baby's breath. I don't know what they're called, and I'm not really bothered about labels anyway. They're just beautiful flowers, and it's going to be lovely now to see this tree museum transition from the white miraculous spectacle of winter to the lush green flower-filled summer. Yes, so we have kind of this victim mentality, which is the way they want it, because if you feel like a victim, you never take responsibility. Victims don't actually take responsibility. They blame other people. It was their fault. They did it. It was nothing to do with me. It was not what I wanted. I don't know how it happened. And believe me, I have said these things myself hundreds of times. It was everybody else, but it wasn't me. And that in itself is victimizing yourself. You know, you are kind of saying that you are powerless in all of this, and that other people can just, randomly do what they like to you. And I think in some way, this victim mentality that we have been programmed to believe in, we kind of solidify it in everyone else as well. I have talked about this before. It's when we kind of say, oh dear, did he? Oh my word, how could he do that to you? Instead of saying, well, that's completely out of order, and why are you allowing him to do this to you, or her to do this to you? Take responsibility. So the victim mentality is it's propagated and promulgated, and lots of other words beginning with P. That was a lovely sound, wasn't it? And no, thank you. Well, hello to you too. Beautiful. And really, one of the things that I think, well, there's two things I think we can do that are very, very important to enable people to actually, people say that others aren't awake. Of course they're awake, but they are scared. They're scared. It's like go on a fairground ride that is a white knuckle ride, and just hold on for grim death and close your eyes and pray for it to be over. And that is how a lot of people view life. And they have been programmed to believe that that is what life is. Life is about kind of getting by and surviving, and if you manage to make, and it'll be something like your own property, your own car, a holiday once a year in maybe a lovely little caravan, along the coast, nowhere far, and you can maintain your dreams yet never experience them. That's actually what the powers that be want, and they want you to judge everybody else by those exacting standards, and we do it with gusto. It's like yes, well, we've now got an eldest full berth with awning and extension barbecue out the back, and we put each other down all the time. We compare our states with others to make us feel better, but that is a world based on one feeling happier by others feeling not so good, or not having achieved as much as that person. It's all a con, all an absolute con. And then we admire people like Bear Grylls. I don't know if you know Bear Grylls. I only know him through my grandson Richard, who, drop him off in a boat in the in the middle of the sea during a thunderstorm, if you like, with sharks circling his little raft. And I mean, this guy is going to go, and he's going to survive, he's going to thrive. And when you come to pick him up later, you know, a week later, he'll have probably roasted dinner ready for you, and homemade biscuits, and a woven hammock to lie in, to stop the bugs eating your food. And so this is what we have to compare our state of being with. So for me, I think we need to get out of that game, the victim game, the victim mode, and not encourage it in other people. I mean, if someone comes and, oh my God, this happened to me, it happened to me. They were not involved. When they say that, this happened to me, it's abdicating responsibility. I did nothing. This happened. Do you understand? It's to correct that, really. And to maybe, even if you can't, I mean, the thing is, it is done. It is past. Do you understand? They are telling you in past tense most of the time. But I think the thing to do is not to go to the, oh my word, oh, he never, you are joking. Oh. You know, let's not do that. Let's just kind of say, well, goodness, what did you learn from that? What could you do different next time? And not do it in a teaching way. Do it in the kind of, ooh, way. It's a pattern break. And if we do enough pattern breaking, things change. Because when we know we're operating in patterns, we know that we're sometimes stuck. And need to free ourselves from them, really. And I think the other thing to do, or the other thing I'm doing anyway, is this thing about value. I am doing, look, these are these lovely flowers. I don't know what they're called, we just call them lovely flowers. You see, they're like baby's breath. And this whole bit here, I mean, if you were going through the kind of bridal ceremony, which I've done once, twice, or maybe even 3 times, now I look at this place and see it in the summer, it would be fantastic to use this as your place from, you know, that commitment to each other. Although I don't think you can actually do that, commitment to each other, but never mind. Yeah, the other thing I'm doing is reminding people of how valuable they are and how I find them, the things they do for me, that don't cost a penny. Like yesterday I went to see my daughter. I had Alfie, and I went to see my other daughter for him to spend time playing with his cousins. And Noah did something for me. I think it was he moved something out of my way. And I was, oh wow, Noah, thank you so much for that. Not in any kind of sarcastic way, but in a very kind of value-filled way. To let all of these people know that they are valued and they are worth lots to me. So that's what I've been doing. And I've also been doing as much as I can for other people without spending any money at all. I'm doing healing with people today. Anne Bott is coming around to see me, which is wonderful. And later on I'm hoping to go to the Spiritualist Church again. Yes, where my dad used to go. So I'm hoping to go there this afternoon. But I'm doing as much as I can, even if it's just holding doors open, smiling at someone. You know, summer, my granddaughter I went to pick them up from school, and Catherine looked after the little ones at home. And I'm in the school playground, and Summer came running towards me. It was Granny, Granny, Granny. And I just said, oh, Summer, 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 it is so wonderful to see you. And thank you for that beautiful greeting. Oh, that was worth so much to me. And that's what I'm doing. Simple things. But simple things that can actually make someone who is feeling worthless, undervalued, and a victim feel like, wow, I did that. I did that. And I suppose the other great news is Tyler, my grandson who went to agricultural college. This is Tyler, who is autistic and has never received any education whatsoever, is the top student in the class. And I no longer sit and help him with his homework. I did NLP on him, telling him about the greatest computer game going, his life. And since I did that, he has put everything he used to put into computer games into his work, and I'm so proud of him. Absolutely so proud of him. And he feels fantastic because he knows the marks and everything else that he's getting and the feedback is because he is the fantastic student. So I think, in answer to Bill's question about what we can do to wake people up, I think those are two ways that we can do, and I think they would work wonders too. So now I'm going to go. I need to call my babes, my Davids, and give them something to eat, and yeah, get on with my day. So thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments. My channel never gets very many comments, but that's cool. Right, so now I'm going to go. So from Honey and Ebby, oh my word, is that a fox's tail? What is going on? Yes, that's a real fox's tail. So we've got a fox and a mole. Bless. And now their energy and their vehicle that they have finished using is going to contribute to the growth and continuance of this beautiful paradise. Right, so guys, keep looking up. You might see leaves on trees after 6 months of winter. And remember, enjoy life, live it. Oh, I got a bit of... Can you see that? There. Enjoy life, live it. It is exactly why you are here. Right, with the woodpecker sounding in the background. Oh, sorry, I just saw a bird there. Yeah, so with the woodpecker sounding in the background and Honey making herself smell delightful, ode to dead mole, it's goodbye. Bye. Bath for her when we get home.